笑顔の魔法 しい未来を描くイメージはひまわり心を開いて My dream 前を向いて青空を見ている私ひまわりのように咲き出し夏になりピカピカの太陽元気いっぱい笑顔のまま
Hi, I'm Guillaume, creative director from Trebuchet. Today, I'm excited to show you, for the very first time, Broken Edge, a multiplayer dueling game set in a fantasy world. Embody the iconic sword fighter of your dreams in VR and use its blades, techniques, and powers to claim victory. All characters are equipped with unique weaponry, coupled with their own distinctive martial arts style. Learn to master these ancient fighting patterns passed down for generations to awaken the energy of your blade and dominate your opponents online. Take part in the global contest and climb the ranks as you hear the lamentation of your opponent's demise. In Broken Edge, you can move and swing your sword freely, as you would in real life. We've worked really hard to create a seamless and impactful experience as your blades clash and break, thanks to our cutting-edge fencing mechanics. Apply your skills and tactics to break your opponent's weapon at the point of impact in an energy explosion. Don't let the pretty looks of this game fool you. The duels in Broken Edge take place in a surreal setting with vivid colors that altogether serve as a playground of complete skirmish. Our simple yet unique and beautiful art style keeps the action clean and precise so that nothing stands between you and success. Anybody can pick a sword, but there is no limit to the skills you sharpen in Broken Edge. This really is a game that is easy to learn, but hard to master. Grab your blade and set out on a pursuit to become the greatest sword fighter the world has ever seen on Quest 2 and Steam VR later this year. Stay tuned on social media at Broken Edge VR and join the blade cutting community on our Discord.
Thanks so much to our sponsors at VR developer and publisher Fast Travel Games for kicking off the show with Trebuchet's Broken Edge. We can't wait to see more. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Upload VR Showcase, broadcasting to you live from our new home planet. We have a ton of new announcements and trailers waiting for you today, with a little something for everyone. 2022 has already been a great year for VR, but as we'll show you today, there's plenty more on the way. Now, none of this would have been possible without our sponsors, so alongside Fast Travel Games, a huge shout out and thank you to Alchemy Labs, World of Mechs, Vertigo Games, Incuvo and Kiwi Designs. You'll hear more from them and their new games and products later in the show. If you'll recall, the beginning of the year kicked off with the launch of a hugely promising VR MMO, Zenith: The Last City. I know loads of you have been waiting to hear about what's next for the game. Well, here it is. Zenith's first major content update finally brings instant dungeons and much more to Quest, PSVR and PC VR on June 16th. But that's next week. What can we play today? Yes, the PC VR version of Green Hell is live today. Thanks to Incuvo for sharing the launch trailer. Okay, I'd say it's time for another world premiere.
As a child, I learned to run. Running for my life. Until I stopped running and learned to fight. To hold my ground. My name is Tempest, champion of Exley. And the only running I do now is towards my destiny. Let's go!
Final Fury.
Creating a satisfying VR fighting game is no easy task, but Final Fury's unique approach looks like it could pull it off. Be on the lookout for more info on the game ahead of launch next year. Now, if you've watched the last few Upload VR showcases, you're likely going to recognize our next game.
Welcome to the world of Nerf Ultimate Championship, where the greatest athletes from across the globe come to train and compete in the most electrifying sports competition the world has ever seen. Here at the championship training facilities, competitors can spend time honing their skills ahead of match day. The parkour course helps athletes prepare to take on even the most challenging arenas. Equipped with energy-enhanced battle shoes, athletes can sprint, double jump, mantle, and wall run further and faster than ever before. After dominating the course, competitors can head over to the blaster range to sharpen their skills. Motorized blasters offer a sustained rate of fire but must be revved up before they start. If waiting for darts to launch isn't your thing, grab a priming blaster instead. Use single blasts for accuracy, or slam fire to unleash a barrage of darts. Once you're finished honing your skills, it's time to team up with friends and take to the arena. This is it, the main event! In the Coliseum, you need to capture a central control point to score. On Mesa, teams battle over 3 different control points. Keep rotating across the map to maintain control and secure the win. And finally, engage in a classic Nerf battle on Blast City. First team to reach the score target wins. This is just a small part of what we have planned for launch day and well beyond for Nerf Ultimate Championship. We're looking forward to rolling out multiple seasons of free content, including more maps, more game modes, and of course, more blasters. It's Nerf or Nothing, August 25th.
Finally, we have a release date for Nerf VR. We're looking forward to shooting you in the face with foam darts this August. So, enjoying the show so far? Think it's maybe a little lighthearted? Well, don't worry, things are about to get heavy.
You see us coming and you all together run for cover. We're taking over this town.
Unplug's first major artist pack is live today. I think I did that joke last time too. Thanks so much to Vertigo Games for sharing the news with us.
Astrum Closed City. Paradise. The nanomachine collective, Kairos, eliminates the population's dark thoughts during dreaming. No crime is possible. But today, the founder of the city has been murdered. It's your duty, Supervisor Hal, to find the killer. Explore your abilities as a variant. Use your memory dive. Manipulate the past. And unveil the truth. Avoid the destruction of the last paradise of humanity. Bring the murderer to justice. But be careful. The past hides mysteries. For a reason.
Let's finish this.
Shouldn't I be dead?
Dyskronia, Chronos alternate.
Dyskronia is shaping up to be an intriguing murder mystery from the team that brought you Tokyo Chronos and Alt Deus, and it's arriving later this year. Now, one thing we can all agree on is that VR presents new possibilities to make gaming more accessible and inclusive than ever before. Let's see how the minds at Alchemy Labs are doing just that.
VR is a very physical medium by its nature. A player's body, their range of motion, and their physicality are all important considerations for designing in VR. We at Alchemy Labs want to make our games available and accessible to as many people as possible. It's good for us, and it's good for our players. Our accessibility work addresses a range of needs, from people with permanent disabilities to those with temporary or situational limitations. We want players in Cosmonius High to play how they want, and in a way that's comfortable and convenient.
To that end, we've added a one-handed mode. Players can complete the game from start to finish using only one controller. With this update, we've also improved the player's seated experience. Tables and surfaces have handles that allow their height to be adjusted, putting our stations and objects within everyone's reach. While fixes like those can be applied across the game, others are situational. It's important when a character asks for hands in that everyone can participate in that moment.
Those are the big improvements in this update, but we've added a handful of other features too. Characters' pronouns are more visible, part of the optimistic and inclusive world of this game. Iconography makes functionality more accessible to those with challenges reading text, or people who don't speak our localized languages. Additional in-world text has also been localized, and we've included more visual tutorials throughout the game to improve cognitive accessibility.
There's more in this update and more to come as Alchemy Labs keeps working to make VR for everyone.
Thanks again to Alchemy for debuting its accessibility update for Cosmonius High today. And speaking of updates, let's get a look at new content and more coming to some of our favourite VR games soon, with a little help from a friend.
What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller from Kinda Funny, and I'm here to introduce a slew of updates coming to your favorite VR games in the very near future. VR music maker Virtuoso is getting an all-new environment that sends your music sky high. New tools are also coming to the Looper for more song variety, and finally, YouTube integration is also here, allowing you to easily access tutorials and more. The update launches today. It's time to jump back into Cities VR with the game's first free content update. The Metro and traffic routing update allows you to connect zones with Metro stations and improve the flow of traffic in your city with brand new tools. There's also left-handed support and the ability to zoom in closer to your city. Look for the new update to arrive on Quest 2 this month. There's still time to get into the free beta for the multiplayer shooter The Patcher. Pick a side and level up your character in online firefights against not just enemy players, but gigantic AI bosses and more. The full game will launch on PC later this year. Here's fresh gameplay from the Quest 2 version of Into the Radius. In this stalker-like shooter, you'll brave the wasteland, maintaining weapons and avoiding otherworldly anomalies as you fight for survival. Developer CM Games is looking to bring the entire PC VR original over to Quest. The port launches this September. And finally, let's hear what's next from everybody's favorite tabletop VR game, Demeo.
Making her debut in Curse of the Serpent Lord, Alana the Warlock is the sixth hero to join Demeo's band of adventurers. Always accompanied by her trusty Ostacat, Alana has some incredible tricks up her sleeve that no other spellcaster has brought to Demeo so far. Curse of the Serpent Lord releases as a free update on both VR and PC on June 16th.
And that's all for me, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the show and keep your headsets clean.
I see snowies! Got you good. Stupid snowies.
The multiplayer update for Stride has been a long time coming, and you'll be able to jump straight in once we're done here. Don't go anywhere yet though, because we've got another high-flying surprise for you. Heli Squad promises to bring HomeNet Games' expertise in the flight genre to a whole new arena sometime in the near future. So I don't think there's really any other way to introduce this incredible new trailer for an upcoming VR game than to simply say, doo 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 doo.
What if you could step into a world where anything is possible, where nothing is as it seems? Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Come join us in the Twilight Zone.
No one does mixed reality trailers quite like Wait, are you hiding behind the couch? Okay, what say we lighten the mood a little? Pathcraft looks adorable and definitely one for fans of the classic Lemmings games. Look for info on release dates and platforms later down the line.
Hello everyone and welcome to our showcase where we will be presenting Hubris. We will show you some new in-game footage and we will introduce you to our Cyborn studio. But first, what is Hubris all about?
Hubris is a VR action-adventure game set in a unique sci-fi universe. By combining dedicated VR game mechanics with high-end graphics, we want to offer the players a truly immersive experience. After giving you the chance to test our demo, we have been working hard at Cyborn to get the game finished for release fall 2022. For those who wonder, the demo was just the start of the adventure. There's much more to explore in the final game. And although we don't want to spoil too much yet, here is some new in-game footage. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.
Are you with me?
Thanks to Cyborn for the latest look at Hubris arriving this fall. So we're just about halfway through today's show. Hope you're having fun because we have plenty more new game announcements and deep dives on the way. By the way, our lovely new surroundings were made possible by Rosie Summers, and don't forget that this showcase wouldn't have been possible without our sponsors at Fast Travel Games, as well as Alchemy Labs, World of Mechs, Vertigo Games, Incuvo and Kiwi Design. Thanks again to you all. Oh, and while we're here, you may remember hearing that one of the year's best VR games, Mossbook 2, is on its way to Quest 2. Well, today we can confirm that Quill arrives on the standalone headset on July 21st, so mark your calendars. Developer Polyarc is also releasing the official soundtrack for the game soon, and pre-orders launch today. Now, here's updates on developer Wannadev's latest titles.
You, get up. Never gets old, does it? Anyway, you want to become a god of hard rock? Want to be a beast on stage? Strong like a titan? The master of rhythm and the most badass songs ever? Stupendous! Now grab this. Put it on and you will acquire divine powers. The powers to sail through the universe. To be the master on Earth as you will be in heaven. You'll be able to beat time with extreme precision aboard an extraordinary longship to become the best captain there's ever been. Finally, I bestow upon you these transcendental hammers to follow in the other gods' footsteps. Now, set fire on the mythical Hellfest stage. To get there, you'll have to cross the Wicked Valley, cruising through the legendary temple. You'll need to navigate through the epic war zone to reach, at last, the main stage. And you're not going alone. The Offspring, Dragon Force, Nightwish, Gojira, and many others will join you. You will finally know the eternal glory of metal gods and crowd surf over thousands and thousands of metal fans. Pretty dope, right? So go get it! They ain't gonna wait forever. New Ragnarok Hellfest Raid, available right now on Steam, MetaQuest, and Viveport. We'll see you in hell.
Hey, I'm Nicolas, Community Manager at Dev Studio. You have been plenty to ask us questions about Propagation Paradise Hotel, the gripping VR survival adventure we are currently working on. We want to make the most of this Upload VR showcase to answer the ones that follow the first gameplay video we released a few days ago. So, let's get started.
We really want the handling of objects to be the heart of the gameplay. Among these objects, there will be weapons, of course, but ones that we have carefully selected and that will be in a limited number. A gun and a shotgun. But anyway, running away or hiding may sometimes be wiser.
Propagation Paradise Hotel will lead you to multiple encounters, and there will be many cases of mutations. Now, will there be bosses?
Nope. To focus on the universe, the story, the progress, and the control of the event, we decided to develop this game as a solo experience. You will only count on yourself to get out of the Paradise Hotel.
Today, we're happy to officially confirm that the game will be available on the MetaQuest 2 store.
Do you have more questions? Join us on social media and consider following the game development by adding it to your Steam wishlist. See you soon.
Propagation VR is looking promising, and take it from someone that got kicked in the face in the middle of a Metallica set at 2 AM, Hellfest is a great music festival, and Ragnarok's unique partnership is a perfect fit for VR. You can pick it up from today. Now, one of the things we love doing here at the Upload VR Showcase is spotlighting small indie developers working on promising niche projects. This next game is a creepy, lo-fi horror made by a 3-person team. Check it out. So those enemies are either giant walking thumbs or evil Humpty Dumptys, right? Weird. Either way, Liminal Phase looks like it will offer a different kind of horror experience on PC VR next year. So far today, we've featured a lot of great games from a lot of great genres, but I don't think we've really spilled quite enough blood yet. What say we balance those scales a little? Yes, we can finally confirm that Sorrento follow-up Hellsweeper will bring its brutal brand of combat to Quest 2 as well as PC VR, with Vertigo Games on publishing duties. Earlier this year, developer Digital Load returned with the reveal of VR stealth game Aspire 2. Today, we have all new information on what to expect.
This is Michael Wentworth-Bell from Digital Load. Today, in Upload VR's showcase, we're really excited to talk about one of the biggest revolutions in Aspire 2, the playable frames. Aspire 2 is a stealth action adventure made for VR by a team of VR lovers. You are Poe. You must track the techno-terrorist Ophis network around the globe and stop them from launching a doomsday weapon. Fans of Aspire 1 will be familiar with our first frame. Tall, fast, strong, and with a built-in tranq launcher, Cinder is a turbocharged redesign of the original Aspire Model 1. Then we have Sooty, a smaller frame, capable of navigating under objects, smaller vents, and higher pathways, and distracting guards with its built-in noisemaker. Sooty has an upgraded Aspire Vision, which uses machine learning to predict the patrol paths and sightlines of guards. You can switch between Cinder and Sooty throughout your missions. It's a feature that brings a ton of replayability to the campaign. Something key to the gameplay is the height differences. No matter how tall you are in the real world, when you select the Sooty frame, you'll literally be 3 foot tall in the world of Aspire 2. Navigating the environment at that size is starkly different to the Cinder frame. We do this by remapping your true height, scaling up the virtual world around you until you're 3 foot tall in the game world. It's not just the world we adjust, we're also scaling the IPD, the distance between your eyes, to be physically correct to the height of Cinder and Sooty. This means when you immerse yourself as Sooty, you literally perceive the world the way a 3 foot tall stealth bot would. Everything seems massive to your eyes and feels massive as you interact with it. It's something that a 2D video just can't capture. You have to jump into the headset and experience it for yourself. A great way to explore the frame's full potential is in our co-op multiplayer mode, and that's something we look forward to covering in our next developer diary.
Aspire 2 is one of many VR games we're looking forward to playing later this year. And there's much more where that came from. Let's hand it over to Upload VR correspondents, the Between Realities team.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex VR.
And I'm Skiva.
And we are Between Realities, official Upload VR correspondents. Today we are here to introduce you to several new indie VR games coming soon to a headset near you.
Let's take a look.
Immediate divert to Epsilon Indy.
Orbital Strike is a space combat simulator for 1 to 4 players in which you command capital ships as you fly through the void with jetpacks. Master zero-gravity combat and tackle a full campaign when this game arrives on PC headsets this summer.
The Wand series returns with more multiplayer spellcasting in Wand's Alliances. This time around, teams of 3 players would go head-to-head, building their own loadouts and competing in tactical battles. It's due to hit MetaQuest 2 on June 30th. Next Player Please is a unique pass-and-play VR party game. You'll dig into a range of mini-games that use hand tracking and controllers, doing everything from fishing with fingers to herding sheep. Look for a Quest launch this year.
Tin Hearts is an adorable take on the Lemmings formula in VR. Guide wind-up soldiers around a workshop as you play through a story-driven campaign. Look for the flat-screen version to launch soon, with VR support following on afterward. Aeolia is the next game in the Rhythm of the Universe series from Rotu Entertainment. You'll explore an alien world on the brink of ruin and solve musical puzzles, all using hand-tracked controls. It's set to launch on Quest 2 later this summer.
Zombie fans will definitely want to check out Requisition VR, a do-it-yourself survival game in which players make their own weapons out of household items. Look out for a Steam Early Access release with cooperative and competitive multiplayer in September.
And that's all from us. Again, we're Between Realities.
Enjoy the rest of the show.
Hi, I'm Patrick from Fast Travel Games. We're super excited to be working with Flathead Studio to bring VR1 to VR gamers around the world.
Have you ever attempted to solve a mind-bending puzzle with the help of a gun and your better half? Clone and team up with yourself through time loops and blast your way through puzzles together in over 50 action-packed levels filled with vicious enemies. Wait, how do you know you aren't me and I'm not you? We are one, remember? Stay tuned at VR1VR on all major social media platforms for more information soon.
Okay, we're into the home stretch. We've got a few more surprises we think you're really going to like. But first, we have a question for you. What the bat? From the developers of What the Golf comes this crazy, physics-driven VR game that reminds us of WarioWare. Expect to hear more soon. Now, at the start of the show, we issued a warning about profanities. I have to stress that this was solely for this next game. So if there are any young ones in the room, please cover their ears. And probably their eyes too, just to be safe.
Alright, sand lizards, this is it. Rook 39 AI Tower, regular shipment inbound, and you're taking it. Should be impossible, right? 100% correct. If it weren't for the corresponding municipal mayhem event that's gonna turn the streets into full-on chaos, nailing everyone in front of the telly, including security. Now, it's key that you don't fuck around. Focus on the mission. No monkey business. Stick to the plan. You'll be loaded as a warlord by dinner. Frank, Udo, Kobe, and Kevin, right? A husky fifth of the 12 mil cash plus 50 in gold split between you four fuckos should make for a nice holiday in the Pleasure Towers, huh? Dude, we're getting a 10th! You cheap radio face bastard! Sand lizards out! Kevin, you retard! Fuck's sake, you absolute tongue wash, no? Oh boy, you drive a hard bargain, but deal. Now, go and get that train.
Gambit is a really promising and foul-mouthed co-op shooter from the team that brought you Zero Caliber. There'll be much more to share on it later in the year.
Let's check out what's over there. Ooh, is that the cafeteria? Maybe.
Come on! I don't know what are they doing? What's yellow?
Yeah, where's yellow, man? I'm out. Nope.
Well, hopefully that's chat satisfied. It was great to get a look at how Among Us VR is bringing some of the original game's mechanics over to headsets. We expect much accusatory pointing. Now before we go, we have one more reveal today. We're very excited to introduce not just a brand new game, but also a studio making its first ever VR title. Take a look.
Product not yet rated.
We're now in the midnight hour, and you're listening to 189.16 The Screen.
And that rounds out this summer's Upload VR showcase. We're so glad you could join us today and want to extend a huge thank you to the Herculean efforts of each and every developer and publisher that took part. Thanks again to our headline sponsors at Fast Travel Games and the teams at Alchemy Labs, WorldMX, Vertigo Games, Incuvo and Kiwi Designs, as well as Pixelity. We'll be back for more this December. Until then, we hope you've enjoyed your stay on Planet Upload.
Are you okay?
Yeah. I mean, still in one piece.
Jesus Christ, what do you think that was? A bear?
What? No, Max, I wasn't a bear.
What was it?
I think it was a person.
Laura, are you serious? Do you think we